Have you ever wondered why the US dollar is so powerful? What makes it the king of global currencies? In this video, we will uncover the secrets behind the reign of the US dollar. The US dollar is everywhere. It dominates global trade. It is the currency of choice for international transactions. Central banks around the world hold it in vast reserves. This global dominance gives the United States immense economic and political power. But how did the dollar achieve this privileged status? From the bustling markets of Shanghai to the gleaming towers of Dubai, the greenback is the lifeblood of international commerce. Oil, gold, and other commodities are priced in dollars. Major international loans are typically issued and repaid in dollars. This widespread use makes the dollar the world's most important currency. The dollar's strength is a reflection of the US economy. The US has a large and diversified economy. It boasts a stable political system and strong legal institutions. These factors make the dollar a safe and reliable currency for investors and businesses worldwide. But the dollar's reign is not unchallenged. Emerging economies are growing in strength and influence. New technologies like digital currencies are emerging. These developments could reshape the global monetary system in the years to come. The future of the dollar, while still bright, is not guaranteed.
The dollar's rise began in the ashes of World War II. The war devastated Europe and Asia. The global economy lay in ruins. The US led the rebuilding efforts. In 1944, delegates met in Bretton Woods. They created a new monetary system to prevent economic instability. The Bretton Woods Agreement established fixed exchange rates. Currencies were pegged to the US dollar, which was pegged to gold. This crowned the US dollar as the world's leading currency. The dollar became the anchor for global trade and finance, reflecting the U.S. economic and political dominance. The Bretton Woods system lasted for almost 3 decades. It brought unprecedented global economic growth and stability. By the early 1970s, the system was under strain. The US abandoned the gold standard. The collapse of the Bretton Woods system in 1971 marked a turning point. It ended fixed exchange rates, but solidified the dollar's role. The dollar remained the world's primary reserve currency.
The 1970s witnessed another development that would further cement the dollar's dominance: the rise of the petrodollar system. Following the 1973 oil crisis, the United States, under the Nixon administration, struck a deal with Saudi Arabia, the world's largest oil producer. This agreement ensured that Saudi Arabia would price its oil sales in US dollars. In return, the US offered military protection and guaranteed access to American weapons. This agreement was later adopted by OPEC, solidifying the petrodollar system. The implications of this agreement were far-reaching. Since oil is a crucial commodity for virtually every country, the demand for US dollars soared. Countries needed dollars to buy oil, leading to a surge in demand for US Treasury bonds and other dollar-denominated assets. The petrodollar system has been a boon to the United States. It has provided a steady demand for dollars, helping to finance the country's large trade deficits. This system has also given the US significant leverage in global affairs. Section 4. In reserve we trust. The dollar's special status. The US dollar's dominance is evident as the world's primary reserve currency. Central banks hold significant portions of their reserves in US dollars. These reserves stabilize currencies and manage economies. As of 2023, the dollar accounts for nearly 60% of global reserves. This is significantly higher than the euro's 20%. The US has a deep financial market and a stable political system. The dollar's status provides the US with significant advantages. However, it also comes with responsibilities. The US must ensure the dollar's stability and integrity.
Section 5. The long arm of American power: economic sanctions. The dollar's dominance gives the US outsized influence on the global stage. This influence is most clearly demonstrated through the power of economic sanctions. Because the dollar is so central to international trade and finance, the US can effectively cut off individuals, businesses, or even entire countries from the global financial system. These sanctions can be used to punish rogue regimes, deter terrorism, and enforce international norms. For example, the US has imposed sanctions on countries like North Korea and Iran over their nuclear programs. However, the use of economic sanctions is not without controversy. Critics argue that they can harm innocent civilians and that they are often ineffective in changing the behavior of target countries. Despite these criticisms, the US is likely to continue using economic sanctions as a tool of foreign policy. The effectiveness of these sanctions is directly linked to the dollar's global dominance. As long as the dollar remains the world's primary currency, the US will retain this powerful tool. Section 6. Challenges at the gate: emerging currencies and digital disruption. Despite its enduring dominance, the US dollar faces challenges. Some of these challenges come from emerging economies, particularly China. China is the world's second largest economy and is increasingly assertive on the world stage. China has taken steps to internationalize its currency, the yuan. This includes promoting the yuan's use in bilateral trade and investment agreements. While the yuan is unlikely to supplant the dollar in the near future, its growing prominence could erode the dollar's dominance over time. Another challenge comes from the rise of digital currencies. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin have gained significant attention in recent years. While still in their infancy, digital currencies have the potential to disrupt traditional financial systems. Central banks, including the US Federal Reserve, are exploring the possibility of issuing their own digital currencies. These central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs, could offer a range of benefits, including faster transaction times and lower costs. The development of CBDCs could further challenge the dollar's dominance. Section 7. The future of the greenback, still king of the hill. The US dollar has reigned supreme for decades, but its future is not certain. The global economy is evolving rapidly and new challenges are emerging. China's economic rise, the growth of digital currencies, and geopolitical shifts could all chip away at the dollar's dominance. However, the dollar's deep roots in the global financial system, the size and stability of the US economy, and the lack of a viable alternative suggest that it will likely remain the world's leading currency for the foreseeable future. The US can take steps to maintain the dollar's preeminence. These include promoting fiscal responsibility, fostering innovation in financial technology, and strengthening global institutions that underpin the international monetary system. The reign of the US dollar is a testament to American economic and political power. While its future is not guaranteed, the dollar is likely to remain a dominant force in the global economy for many years to come. Its journey will be shaped by the complex interplay of global economics, technological innovation, and geopolitics.